All right, let's talk about something that I'm pretty sure everyone who's ever touched cloud infrastructure knows all too well. The absolute headache of multi-region deployments. You know the drill. You get everything built perfectly in one region, but then you need to go global. And suddenly, you're staring down a mountain of complexity. Well, today, we're going to look at a way to completely automate that whole process.
Okay, so let's just paint the picture here. You've got your infrastructure humming along beautifully in, say, US East 1. Everything's perfect. But now the boss says you need it replicated over in Europe, or maybe Asia. What's the next step usually? A whole lot of copying, pasting, and praying you didn't miss a single little detail in your Terraform code. It's a universal challenge for sure.
And this quote right here, this just nails it, doesn't it? This is the core frustration. It's that tedious, mind-numbing work of tweaking scripts for every single new region. You're changing variables, updating resource names so they don't clash, and just crossing your fingers when you hit Terraform Apply. One little typo can cost you hours. We've all been down that rabbit hole.
But what if you could just skip all of that? I mean, what if you could take that perfect infrastructure you designed and just stamp it out anywhere else in the world with total confidence in like a few seconds? That's the big question we're diving into.
And this is where something like Cloudshot's Terraform region replication comes into the picture. The idea here is pretty simple but powerful. Take that clunky, error-prone manual job and turn it into a smooth, elegant, automated workflow. We're literally talking about turning hours of work into a few clicks.
And effortless is really the magic word, because it's not just about saving time, is it? It's about removing the mental stress, that little voice in the back of your head worrying if you miss something. It's about making a multi-region setup feel less like a chore and more like a superpower.
So how does this all actually work? It's not some kind of black box magic. It's actually a really smart, simple process. You can pretty much break this whole thing down into 3 really easy to understand steps.
Okay, so first up, discovery. Cloudshot just scans your AWS account and bam, it spits out this awesome visual diagram. You see everything all connected. Then, when you're ready, you move to step 2, configure. A little pop-up appears, you pick your new target region from a dropdown, and here's a crucial part. You can add a prefix or a suffix, like dev or -eu, to keep all your resource names consistent. And then step 3, you just hit generate. That's it. You instantly get a complete, ready-to-use Terraform script for that new region.
Now that script it creates, it's not just some generic template, it's the real deal. It's got every single piece of your original setup, but it's been intelligently reconfigured for the new region, with all your naming rules applied perfectly. This is where the real power of the automation kicks in. And this slide, man, it just lays it all out so clearly. On the left, you've got the old way, hours of painful coding, a super high risk of typos or little mistakes, and just trying to keep your standards straight. On the right, you've got the new way. It's instant, it's consistent every single time, and it's basically an error-free copy of your design. The difference is just night and day.
So to be super clear, the thing you get at the end is a script that's ready to run. You can take it, Terraform apply, and it's going to spin up all your AWS components in that new region. And every single resource is going to have that prefix or suffix you picked, which makes your whole infrastructure so much cleaner and easier to manage. So what's the end game here? What does all this automation get you? Well, it's simple. You get to deploy with confidence. You're not second-guessing yourself anymore, or worrying about things drifting apart between regions. You can run that Terraform apply and know for sure that you're deploying an exact, consistent replica of what you already know works.
Let's just run through the big wins one more time. First, multi-region deployments, they actually become easy. Second, you get a seamless replication of everything. No more forgotten security groups. Third, you automatically get consistent naming, which is just so nice for keeping things sane. It all adds up to true one-click region replication. It's really that simple.
And I think this line just says it all, perfectly. This is the ultimate promise, right? Your infrastructure, built exactly the way you want it, deployed to any AWS region you need, with zero of the manual nonsense. That's the kind of peace of mind automation can give you. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. Take a minute and think about your own workflows. How much of your team's time is being eaten up by these kinds of repetitive, manual tasks that really a machine could and should be doing? It's a really powerful question to ask yourself. Thanks for checking this out.